Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hello, hello, hello. The fuck? Alright. I'm not looking at that anymore. I don't want to think about what I just looked at. Troll despair. Disparage! Disparage. Alright, so today I want to design a new nuclear reactor with the advanced turbines. And I think I'm going to try to basically also have it with a separate power system. Just for the nuclear reactors themselves. The reason for that is because we want to make sure that in case there's a problem, the reactors still work. The inner mechanisms of the reactors still work. There's a new fucking sound effect for fucking Opera GX. It sounds like a fucking... I'm trying to just think about, like, what's the best way to describe what this shit sounds like? I don't know. There's a word for it. It sounds like a weird, like, one of those mechanical bouncy things. God, I don't know what the fuck the name for it is. It just sounds funny to me. You know? I don't remember. Did I turn off Steam from not being able to automatically do updates anymore? I don't remember. Can you do all of your updates, please, and thank you? I made a fucking... That's right, I accidentally took a screenshot in Factorio. Whoops. Alright, game. Let's go, buddy. Ugh. Factorio, Space Age. That's right. It's too bad that I can't see what's the name of it? It's the I don't remember what the name is. I'm getting fucking distracted by shit right now. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was gonna say. You know, I do find it nice that there's been like a lot of like content creators and stuff that I've enjoyed watching, like just doing crossovers into like other like mediums, I suppose. Not mediums is not the correct term. Into other games and stuff, and a lot of it is like Magic the Gathering and whatnot. And I think that's nice. I like Magic. Magic's a great game. Great game, very good. No notes. Well, maybe a few notes, but overall very, very good. Love me some Magic the Gathering. Ugh. If I do find a job, it's going to be nice. Try to build some new decks, perhaps. And update my other shit, because they are in need of some tuning up. Yay! We're finally in the game. And I'm definitely gonna go to fix Fulgora, because it just needs to be fixed. Before I go to another planet, I need to fix that shit, dude. Really, really need to fix that. I don't think I need 200 of these. I think only 100 is enough. Yeah, we're gonna try to see if I can make separate facilities to process LB. Well, to be specific, all of the processing units. Everything else I think can be handled by this system just fine. It's just the fucking goddamn processing units is the main problem. Well, it's okay so long as there's consumption of resources. It's not a big deal. Do I have extra nuclear reactors on me so I can build? Do I have heat pipes as well? Yes, perfect. Powered heat pipe. And steam turbines are all there already. Perfect, lovely. Okay, cool. We're gonna design a new nuclear reactor with the advanced turbines and replace these nuclear reactors with them. And then on Novice, I'm going to rebuild the nuclear reactors we have here. I'm just going to build them on the fucking lake. That's what I should have done to begin with. So we're going to get rid of all this fucking hooey-howy bullshit. Get rid of this as well. And just keep our normal nuclear processing here, but just make this a loading station for the new nuclear material. For our nuclear fuel cells, rather. And have them be transported appropriately by train to the new reactor that we're going to build on the fucking lake. No, let's just research some random shit while we're here. More artillery range. And we'll get a bunch more mining productivity. Just have the lives researching stuff. Just have them go at it. What are the other things that I'm using superconductors for? That's right, new satellites. I'd like to see how one of these things work. Ah, interesting. So these have to be built on spaceships. Got it, yeah. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting indeed. What's the rocket stack size? Rocket capacity 1, perfect. I would only like to have 1. What is their energy consumption? Only consumes energy when in use. Higher quality radars chart more tiles, consume less energy per tile. Fascinating. $300 megawatts. Oh boy. That is a lot of energy. That is a lot of energy it consumes. I was about to say, could I stick this on any of my current ships? No, you'd need a more dedicated setup in order to even think about it. You would need a nuclear reactor to run the fucking thing. But that could be useful when we go to Moshine, for example. But I'm planning on using solar panels. Because for Moshine, given how close it is to the sun, best to probably only use solar panels, and you're going through Vulcanus anyways, so... semiconductors. Well, we'll get more. Okay, I'm gonna pull up nuclear reactor setups. And we're gonna do the worst thing on the planet for anyone to do, and that's math. Do some math. So, the consumption of steam on these things, from what I have seen, is about 50% more. Which means we have to cut back on reactors by 33%. That's how the math works. So for a 6 2x3 reactor setup, that's what I'm gonna go with. You need 138 turbines. However, since we are looking to cut that by about 33%, 33% of 38, or 138, is 92. So 800 megawatts is how much that produces. Which is if you go up from let's say a 2x3, the efficiency drops off significantly. So we're gonna go with the 2x3 setup. 800 megawatts should be plenty. Okay, so 92 times 9 is 828. Okay, 92 times 9 is 828. So in terms of power generation, it's not that much different in terms of the amount of power that's generated. You get extra 30 megawatts, which is irrelevant at this point. I mean, it's an extra 30 megawatts. 30 megawatts, take what you can get kind of a deal. Not terrible, not the worst. I don't know if the 10-18 ratio is going to be the same thing. If it's cut by 33%, it'd be 10-12. I'll come up with something and see how good it works. And we'll go from there. And then we'll, rebuild the same design on Novice. And then there's going to be Vulcanus, where I do want to use these advanced turbines. Now with the advanced turbines, we don't have to bother with the nuclear reactor. All you need is just the, it is just a way to get rid of the extra water. And I don't think I want to build that quite yet. Oh dear. Is it time to just start getting rid of all this, like, excess uranium-238? Because I'm never gonna fucking use any of this shit. Yeah, I think it's time to get rid of all this shit. $240K, dude. Oof, that's a lot. Oh, we don't need any more because we have plenty for fucking Koforex, so it's fine. I just wait until I have about 90 of these fucking things. We don't have any tungsten. You're gonna get improved solar panels soon enough, so eventually this will be less of a problem. Man, this sprite looks so fucking good, dude. Love the thruster sprite. It's so good. They did such a good job with that shit. Trying to think, where would I like to incorporate the extra fucking the calcite? I'd have to adjust the brain. I'd have to put in another fucking combinator. Brain would need adjustments. Future-proof that a little bit. We do not need a ton of calcite. far, so good. I should probably build a personal ship. I probably should build myself a personal ship, huh? That would be a bad idea. Just so I can use it for the express purpose of getting around to other planets. Why not? Having a personal ship was very, very convenient. I found I liked having the personal ship because it just made my life way easier. Yeah. Yeah. No automated requests. For now. I want to use advanced turbines on it, so I want to make this thing a little wider. Little wider than usual. Signal T. Oh, those do not look like they should be able to overlap with one another. Oh, the sprite's a little weird, but... yeah, this does not look normal, but... it works. So this is 54 megawatts. With... What the heck is Boy Meets Mini doing now? Cancel him. I want him canceled. I want him dead. I want him canceled. Frickin' Boy Meets Mini being cringe. So cringe. If I wanted to have that fucking satellite radar, I would need way more fucking advanced steam turbines than this. That thing is fucking 300 megawatts, dude. God, that's so expensive. I would like to have the satellite radar, but I would need a pretty big nuclear reactor. Yeah, we've been getting some special people in the comments. You know what? Why not? Let's go big. Okay, so for a 2x1, 16 heat exchangers, for 28. Okay. That's for a 2x1 reactor setup. Uh-huh. Hmm. 2x1 reactor setup, 16, 28. This is currently 12.6. We have to cut this by about 33% because of the 50% increased consumption of steam. So we have to make sure that we're making enough fucking steam to obviously supply these fuckers. Okay, so what if I have 8 of these? It's half. So let's do half of 16. So a third off of that 19, 20. Let's do 20. Half 10. So that's enough for 10. Okay. Because I want that satellite radar, because that thing's fucking... But that thing is expensive. So what if I just do 2 2x1 fucking nuclear reactors? What the? 2? No one has ever done two nuclear reactors like this before, sir. What the? What the heck? He's insane! He's a madman! Obviously, we can't completely surround our fucking jabroni here like this. Can't do that. Because we need room for cargo bays. Duh. We'll get back to that. But we are now chock full of new turbines. So let the redesign begin. Let me grab some solar panels and some accumulators. Because we're going to go the extra mile. We don't need a lot of solar panels. We don't need a lot of accumulators. Do I have any combinators with me? I have one decider combinator. Okay, so for 80 heat exchangers, there's a reason why we do that, because we want the part of the grid that this shit's gonna be on to be completely fucking separate. So I'm gonna put down a solar panel. The other thing that we're going to have to think about as well with the heat exchanger specifically is the fact that with the heat exchangers, not the heat exchangers, the separate system, we're just gonna have to fucking figure this shit out. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Yeah, I'm just gonna figure this shit out. Where is it? So 80 heat exchangers, eh? Group them into parts of 10. Huh? I'm not pee pipe. What the fuck? No more heat pipes. What the? Do you have heat pipe? The answer to that question is yes. Muluna, go. Heat pipe, gimme. Back to novice. I need more heat pipe. I mean, we're eventually going to take apart this, but whatever. For now, we're designing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of heat pipe. Daho, but you hate designing things. No, who said that? Who the hell ever said that? What kind of racism is this? What the glurm? Alright, heat exchangers. Check. Piping of liquids. And we have a nice exit line for our steam. Boom. It's coming along nicely. So that is the water, all interconnected. Now, steam. One other thing that we're going to have to incorporate, specifically with this design, is we need to incorporate some chemical plants. Because we need to loop back the water here. I can't rate calculate with these things. Lovely. Okay, how many is this? 12. We want about 23 per side. Okay, so there should be 64 now. We also have to somehow fit this all in with our fucking electrical grid. Removing the central part for a reason. Oh man, bot. Bye-bye. Goodbye, bot. He decided to come back with a vengeance, damned bots. The gray words of Filthy Frank. Stupid robot. Stupid robot. Skill issue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slurs in my Inconceivable. Can't believe that Boy Meets Minnie would say slurs. Like Clankius Maximus. It's crazy. Only I get to say the slurs around here, bastard. You son of a bitch. This is a little unfortunate. Unfortunately for you, Boy Meets Minnie, I am the one who says the slurs in this chat. I'm gonna have to permanently ban you again. What the glurm? What the skibbity? As for, okay, when we build this on Novice, we can change the design, mostly for the water input, because we're going to be building this on a fucking lake. Mods. Ban Ford. Is puta. Permaban. Yeah, you're gonna kill me, eh? Yeah, putis. Fucking kill him. I want him dead. Kill the McPuto head. Kill him. I want him dead. Kill the McPuto face. He's too puto. He is too puto to live. He has to die. Ban him for being puto. Ban him for being McPuto. The biggest puto of all puto. Maximum fucking puto over here. El putios maximus. Yeah, you know what I have to say about you? Fucking cope and seethe, Jack. It's coming from this, like, literal Team Papaja over here. Yeah, imagine, deleting your face. How about them apples? You want to get your face deleted because it looks so deletable. Got him. God, so good. You don't have a face? Mods confirmed that Ford does not have a face. Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that Puto does not have a face? Yeah, you are. Listen. Well, hold on. This is the wrong chat to do that. You have to go to, like, Asmongold's chat to be a viewbot there, Ford. Are you trying to say that you're an Asmongold / Tectone viewer? Huh? I didn't know that you watched, like, 3 IQ morons. Listen, putis, I understand that you're just a little puto, okay? You have 3 IQ, idiota. Fucking cope and seethe, Jack. Oh my god, the copium. It's... so good. God, cope and seethe, Jack. The amount of copius maximus from El Putius over here is delicious. Maximum fucking cope. Also, fuck you, puto. Putis! Alright, so as for the turbines themselves, we need to make sure to build them in the confines of the substations.
Cope and seethe, Jack.
Alright, we're getting double blurbed right now. Based. AO based, AO based, AO based, AO based, AO based, AO based. Also, fuck you, puto. Putis. El fucking putis maximus. I'm out here building a nuclear reactor. What the fuck are you doing? Ford, you should call the bot a slur. This goes for the hard R with the C with the hard R. He said it. He said the slur. He's saying slurs. Oh god, we're so. Why are we so fucking Pepega? I blame the Ford net for being so fucking Pepega. Fuck you, Ford. Also, I did spend some time color coding my base. Look at how colorful it is. Wow. Well, except for certain parts of it. But wow, it's colorful. Wow. Wow. So much color. My babega too strong? I don't think it's just that. I don't... No. I don't think so. No. No. I don't think so. No. 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 You have anything else to say for yourself, Team Pepega? Wait. Are you just being a stupid little puto? Are you just being stupid little Pepega? Yes. Okay. Oh, please. The fucking... Listen, the clown college, it's looking for you specifically, puto. The clown college is looking specifically for you, McPuto head. My place is too small to have a clown college, McPutis Maximus. Also, I'm building a nuclear reactor. How can I be a part of Clown College if I'm building a nuclear reactor, puto? Like, what are you doing besides being puto? Fucking says this complete utter bebegus. Yeah, this isn't Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, fucking Team Putius Maximus. Maximum fucking puto. I'm building a nuclear reactor, putis. What are you doing with your life besides being Team Papeja? Besides being massive Papega head. What the hell are you doing? It should be 23 per, but 24 is fine. I'm building a sweet... Listen, what, you think America wants to build, like, a nuclear reactor, Team Papega? Yeah, right. What the Papega are you talking about? Why are you so Papega'd, bro? Unironically, Team Papeja. Now remember, kids, fluids hate mixing in Factorio. They hate it so much. Remember, don't fluid mix. Pepe posts. Daho, why would you say those things? Because it's a stupid, it's a really dumb joke. That's why I said those things. But actually, technically you can mix fluids in Factorio. Yeah, but I don't want to set up that system, because that system's a pain in the ass. I don't want to. Don't feel like it. So I'm not doing it. Alright, how much does this produce per second? Generates cooled steam, output 90 per second, right? So if we have 128 of these things, 128 times 90, because we need to also have chemical plants to turn all of that fucking condensed, that cooled steam back into water, and then feed that back into our system. This is a pretty nice coming together nuclear reactor, if I do say so myself. I'm feeling like Gronk, as always, being like, oh yeah, it's coming together. Hey, nice cock. I'm not very good at being Gronk. Not to be mistaken with Grok. The Gooner Nazi. What is Grok not at this point? Like, that's the real question. But in terms of all the fluid inputs on Novice, we're going to copy and paste this exact same design on the River. However, we're going to do changes to the fluid inputs. The only reason why we have to do this in this particular way with this dumbass shit is because of reasons. Imagine dating someone named Grok. Many people are saying, why the fuck would you date a robot? Many people are asking these important questions, folks, you know? Alright, so this is our main fucking fluid input. We need to fix it like this. Listen, we all know, you know who else is Grok posting? The Fortnite, obviously. He loves Grok. He loves Grok. Ford, you love Grok, don't you? You love how it Misa LARPs constantly, don't you, puto? Don't you, putis, Maximus? But the event's still gonna be boring. It's just gonna be us running around like dickheads, but yeah, we can do it Friday. Just get it done with, get it over with. Yeah, I'm good with that. Get our dumbass little trinket. Be like, alright, we're gonna run around like schizos with knives, right? Run around like putos with knives, get the event done, get our trinket, move on with our lives. Putis Maximus. Okay, so this is a block of 24. Which means if I were to just do 2 chemical plants, a little overkill, I think. But it should be more than enough. Yes, I'm aware you have no power. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I'm connecting these like this, but... Yo, I love crime statistics. How did you know that I was a radical conservative? It's crazy. How did you know that I was racist? Whoa! What the? You're telling me that our racism is being justified this very moment? What the? I can't believe that Boy Meets Minnie would be racist. It's almost as if I taught him very well.
What can I say, folks? I did a great job teaching Boy Meets Minnie how to be racist. I did such a good job. I deserve a pat on the back. I deserve a medal. Let me tell you, folks. I deserve a medal. I deserve a medal for my hard work teaching Boy Meets Minnie all the slurs. Don't I, folks? Don't I, folks?
And this nuclear reactor is a lot bigger than I thought. Nah, it is a 2x3.
I don't know what you're talking about, cartels, Boy Meets Minnie. I don't know about that.
I need to make some space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we talking about botnets? Botnets! Let me tell you, folks.
But yeah, Ford, what do you have to say for yourself? We all know that you are the one who caused all this. But what do you have to say for yourself, puto? Huh, putis? Maximus? I don't even know if he's here. I'm just gonna keep going after him for all eternity. Real! I can't believe that Boy Meets Minnie would hate on Bitcoin. God, Boy Meets Minnie, why are you so racist against entrepreneurs? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on, bro. And just like that, that's one half of the nuclear reactor complete. The new nuclear reactor. And here's another thing that we're going to add specifically just for this. We're going to add some solar here on a separate network. What for? In case shit happens, the nuclear reactor is fine. This is a little overkill, but like all I would need is just like 2 solar panels and like an accumulator or 2, but you know, it's symmetrical, makes it look nice, so whatever. Real question is this going to fit in the existing location? Or do I need to move this a northite belt? Preemptively moves it, so he doesn't have to think about it anymore. Oh, that's a very long random belt that you have there. Eat shit. Doo-doo butt face. You doo-doo fart head. I will specifically make the Fordnet suffer for this. And only just the Fordnet. Fuck you. Fuck you, Ford. Puto. Team Papaja. Where the hell did our favorite Team Papega go? I wasn't done with this dumb. I wasn't done with him. Calling him Team Papaja and everything. I wasn't done with you, Buster. Well, I believe the new nuclear reactor is almost prepared. put something on the belt that should not have been on there. Listen, Boy Meets Mini. If anyone calls you a Bitcoin hater, that's where you just giga chat and you say yes. Yes, I am a hater. Problem? Issue? Es un problema? Es un problema? And then you troll face and then you move on with your life. That's where you say yes and. Actually, how are we doing in terms of getting rid of all this damn extra nuclear material? But game crash. Oh, the game. What? Ah.
Wait.
I blame you, Boy Meets Mini. It's your fault. You caused all that radiation, you bastard. Is there a video I should watch? Is there anything I can do right now? You're not even playing Fallout? You know what you did? You know what you did! Why is Factorio not responding? What to heck? But, there we go. Maybe it was because of Fortnite bringing up Darktide. Maybe that's why all this is happening now. Maybe because you brought up Fallout. Maybe because you brought up another game, the game decided to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to function normally now. Well, now we sit and we wait. Can we recapture? Factorio, please. Appreciate that. Well, god damn it. Alright, well. Let's try that again now. What the hell was I doing? Right, we were fixing this shit. Oh, which means the nuclear reactor's finished. Okay, lovely, fantastic, excellent, very good. Alright, don't think I missed anything in particular. I didn't want you idiots taking that stuff. Gimme. Only one thing I think I missed in design, and that was to put in the robo boards. I'll put them in after, honestly. That won't be too difficult to fix. need to speed up this process a little bit. Because I want to deconstruct it when it's daytime. Just so I don't suffer a complete spiral blackout situation. I'd rather not have to deal with that. I'll deal with all this waste eventually. Perfect. Well, nuclear reactor. Say goodbye to the old and hello to the new. I do not have quite enough room to fit it. Fuck my life. Transphobic uncle. What the? Listen, Boy Meets Mini, you should just start using the term Brahmin as a slur. Personally, life would be much easier if you just did that instead. That's my opinion. You already do? Well, sounds like you gotta do it more, Boy Meets Mini. You just need more slurs for these Brahminites. These miserable, miserable wretches. I don't think that's how that works. I'm a Christian, therefore I have no caste. I have bad news. I don't think that's how that works. And I'm just a fucking... I'm just a I'm just an observer. What, you're telling me that I'm supposed to know things about caste? Boy Meets Mini? But I'm the critical racist theorist. What do I know about anything? I'm just good at being racist. I am but a humble racist. Ideally, I would have wanted this to go back into the tank, but this works as well. Alright, flicking on the new nuclear reactor. Go. And brand new nuclear reactor. About to say, why am I not producing as much as I should be producing way more? It turns I did not fucking fully connect this fucking part of the fucking reactor. Silly me. I didn't even connect half the reactor, idiot. Perfect. Look at the little bits spinning on it. Pretty. Ta-da! New nuclear reactor. Now with a separate sort of system. With a separate insertion system here specifically. Right, I forgot one pipe. There we go. That was almost a potential disaster. And it has now been avoided. Puto. Why are you the way that you are? Tell me. Did you just build a nuclear reactor? I didn't think so. So shut your fucking little puto head up. Eat shit. And die! Yeah, I want forward permanently. It is what it is. Mods ban forward. Perma.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
Mods. Ban forward. Permanent. Permanent. Make it permanent. Make it a permanent. He's puto. Better nuclear. So I'm calling this. So where I have 3 of these fucking setups on specifically on whatchamacallit, on novice, I can now basically cut one of these and have 1.6 gigs. Or 1.7 gigs. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Listen, Boy Meets Mini, unfortunately I have bad news for you. You're forever going to be cringe. I forgot to hook these up with circuit logic. I'm done. Alright. I think we're more or less done here. I think we're more or less done here. We improved our power output. We need another fucking nuclear reactor. Copy and paste. Easy shit on the planet. She's a beaut. It's a good reactor. It's a good reactor. And it's all perfectly flow controlled and everything. So there will never, ever, ever, ever be backups. No backups, no nothing. Easy shit on the planet. Well, it takes a tiny bit of circuit logic. And overall, this will help us save a bit on water as well. So that's good. But yeah, I think we're done with this planet for now. We improved everything. I mean, you still have to take care of this. That's a later problem. Oh, what I would do in order to have coal. I think unironically what I might actually do is just make a geosynchronous platform that just makes coal. I think. Garbage throws away everything else and it only makes coal. But I believe it is time. Let's make a personal ship. One that can sustain this. Say hello to the satellite radar. This thing is big and it's power hungry. 300 megawatts. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Which means nuclear reactor. Is how we're primarily going to power this thing. We'll have some solar as well. However, this thing seems very useful from what I'm reading it. So, automatically charts the remote view of players on planets that the satellite radar orbits. Only consumes energy in use. Higher quality radars chart more tiles. So if this thing is over a planet, it's going to start immediately charting the planet. That is the point of this thing, which I think seems really, really good. However, it is very expensive in terms of power, so we have to. Yeah, this is going to be our personal ship and what we're going to be using to go to planets. Why? Because we're going to be hovering over the goddamn planet. And as a result of us hovering over... Because we're not going to be using the... These ships are all just freighters. Light freighters. They're meant to just have just enough power to get the job done. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. But this thing is going to be my personal spaceship. Now, obviously, this spaceship will not be capable of interstellar flight. So going to Meraxis, out of the question. Going to Satan, out of the question. Parcelin, Aquilo, and I think even Secretus and Falsettas, I think, is also out of the question. Everywhere else, not a problem. No problem whatsoever. Alright, let's get designing. So since we need a big nuclear reactor... No. The only thing you need to go interstellar is not better thrusters. We beat the game with the regular thrusters. There's only one kind of thruster in the regular game. But there is a planet that does give you better thrusters. No, you need better weapons. You need better weapons is what you need. In order to shoot at the fucking asteroids. Like, we don't have rocket turrets, we don't have railguns or anything. So this ship will not be capable of going interstellar. Boy Meets Mini, as usual, being clueless. Hey, Puto, unfortunately, you don't have a choice. You're gonna get hit whether you like it or not, because you're strapping thrusters onto a brick and you're moving it towards rocks. You have no choice in the matter, you're gonna get hit. You get hit whether you like it or not. I know that you are kind of Team Papaja. But, yeah, you don't have a choice in the matter. SUV handling? More like you can't even turn this thing. What handling? You can't turn these things. These things don't turn. What handling? I ask you. What handling? Hmm. Oh man, I'm making a lot of people mad. As expected. The only correct thing to do in this life is to just make dumbasses mad. Like Ford. Pepe. Doesn't actually make Ford mad. Sad face. Sag.
I can't believe you're making fun of my streamers. I'm gonna downvote your video. Yeah.
Cope. I should make fun of your streamers more often. Even more, actually.
Me. Lee. Lee. Lee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oso Popo Toto. So 28. Shave off of a third of 28. $19 or $20. Should be 16.
Pepe, why are you gay?
Who says I am gay? Who says I am gay? You are gay. Is there a problem with me using your lines? Listen, you are the chat. Your jokes / memes are also mine. Fuck you. I will take everything. No, you own nothing. You can't copyright anything. This is a dictatorship. Cope and
True,
see.
and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty
Let
true.
me tell you something important, Raiden. You're a normie and a beta male cuck.
Et tu? Says you.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
Cope.
You should kill yourself now.
Cope. Massive cope from Putis Maximus over here. Why are you so mad? Are you 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 mad? Puto.
Cope and seethe, Jack.
Are you mad? Are you mad? Puto. Okay, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20. This should be enough. This will produce 360. Well, it would be like him to break blurb from these fucking Putis Maximus. For maximum puto. Maximum puto! Alright. That should be 360 megawatts. This is my personal ship. We need cargo capacity and plenty of cargo capacity because we're going to be using this to go to planets and shit. Excuse me. Why are you calling this a space truck? Someone cancel Boy Meets Mini. Cancel him. You're cooked now. Wallahi, it is over for you. You're getting cooked, buddy. Man, this thing is gonna be a biggin', I'll be honest. There's a satellite radar.
The apple of the eye of the ship. Our giant fucking radar, folks. Let me tell you, it's gonna be great. We're gonna do so much scanning. It's gonna be great, folks. So much scanning. Look at that.
You know, imagine if Trump actually did talk like that. I feel like people would hate him, like, way more if he did talk like that, I'm not gonna lie. If he sounded like that. I'm gonna be honest. Man, look at this fucking brick shithouse. One, two, three. Should be fine for pipe, underground pipe length. Hmm. The only problem that might be potentially an issue with this particular design is the fact that we're going to use a sushi bell. This is a long ship. This is a big ship. This is a big one. Big ship. Is stuff gonna circle and cycle and circle and cycle around enough in order to get to where it needs to go? That's a pretty big fucking question. Okay, so when I make the ice, what I'm going to want to do is have storage tanks with pumps attached to them. The system never backs up. Ever. Backs up. Well, you guys are about to start shooting at stuff, huh? Well, we're committing more genocide. Don't mind me. Doho, why are you committing more genocide? Because it's me. All dead. My streamer would never commit genocide in Factorio. I can't believe that streamer is doing this. I forgot to bring in my Tesla turrets. I have new goodies for the biters. Dead. Dead, 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 dead. You know, also using artillery shells is technically another way of scouting around the map, you know? Technically speaking. Dead. All nice and dead. Alright, back to you. Okay, what I need is to have these directly be attached to the storage tank. it's the condensed steam. Now, what we want is to think about the other shit. I think we're gonna do it like this. Hmm. Okay. You're gonna make ice. You're going to be a re-roller. Okay, that's that. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now the only other thing I need to start thinking about then is just ammo production is the final thing to think about now. Where am I going to stick that? if this is overkill in terms of fuel, but should be fine. More pipes. Okay. Nice. Hopefully that's enough. Her ammo production. I don't think it will be, but we don't really have much of a choice in the matter. The final thing we need is the brain, and then we can start construction. And there it is. All we need is just some extra perimeter stuff.